Jayashree. I'm marketing manager in Vidyalankar classes. So today this webinar is all about how to crack MHT-CET and NEET 2025. I believe all the students who are present here in this seminar are currently in standard 12th. So we'll also be talking about standard 12th because this exam is going to come up. So we are going to give you some tips on standard 12th also. So before we start with our webinar and we talk about all those things, as you have come to Vidyalankar, it is just a brief introduction about Vidyalankar as a group. So Vidyalankar, if you see, Vidyalankar has these classes wherein we coach students for various entrance exams like IIT, JEE, CET, NEET, and also for standard 11th and 12th, where we prepare students. We have our own junior science colleges wherein you can take your 11th, 12th college over there and come to Vidyalankar for coaching. Then we also have our own engineering college, and this college we started in 1999. You can see the photograph of that college in the left side, wherein this college is a huge campus of 11-acre campus, wherein we have various engineering branches like computers, IT, electronics and telecommunication, and biomedical. And this is a college wherein it is a A grade college, and it has got A plus NEC accreditation and affiliated to Mumbai University, approved by AICT. And now this is an autonomous college. Vidyalankar also has their Polytechnic College, which is there in the same premises. And then we have our Vidyalankar School of Information Technology, basically BSc IT degree, wherein we have tie-ups with various foreign universities in the world. Like we have tie-up with USA, Canada, Australia, UAE, UK, New Zealand, and the college names are like, some of them are like Penn State University, Rutgers University, so University of Southern California, all those university where we have a tie-up. Now, in this tie-up, what we do is like 2 years of your BSc IT you can do in our college, and 2 years or 1 year you can take that college and you get a degree from that college and you get placement also. So in future, if you don't want to continue with engineering or you don't want to do medical and you want to pursue your career in BSc in IT and go abroad, so this is one of the program where you can join yourselves. Now, this seminar, what we will be talking about? First of all, we'll be talking about the last minute tips for standard 12 boards as boards are coming in. Then we'll be understanding the MHT-CET NEET and engineering and medical entrance exam scenario kya hai. What is the difference between, you must be aware by now कि 12th exam कैसी होती है, CET exam कैसी होती है, but उसके shortcuts, tricks, techniques. We'll talk something about that also. And we'll also give you last minute tips and strategy to prepare your CET exam, your NEET exam, or your standard 12th. And in the end, if you have any questions and answer, you can ask those questions. So along with me, our professor is also there. He'll be his name is Shantanu Pal sir, and he's very senior faculty and a very popular faculty who has taught many students for CET, MHT-CET exam. So he'll be there with you. And now to talk about now standard 12th ka board ka tips. So one thing you have to understand, board is an exam which is going to be, the paper is going to be checked by the person, like it is not going to be some machine or some which is going to check. So your handwriting has to be good. Your presentation skills also should be good. Your margins, your diagrams, everything should be good in the exams like a standard 12th board exam. So that is one thing. Then MCQ short answers जो रहते हैं वो, which are more scoring, you have to write first. And definition to the point likhna hai. You have to not necessarily write very long answers. So, and calculation, when you write the answer, whatever, for example, the answer has to be written in kilograms. So you have to make sure that you write in the same unit which has been asked. Otherwise, your marks, they will reduce your marks. So always keep a track of your time also. Make sure that you finish your paper at least 15-20 minutes before, so that you have time to again recheck your paper, read your paper. If you have done any mistake, then you can rectify that. So all that you need to do. Calculation also, you have a log calculation. So you can do whatever calculation you have to do, you can do on the right side of the page. If the examiner wants to see, he or she can see all those things also. Because now it's a very last moment preparation which is going on, Vidyalankar has made one book which is called Standard 12th Board Papers book. In this, there are 21 board papers of the past is included in this. Now, in this, from March to July, there are so many exams which have been conducted. So, uska detailed solution is been given, and subjects covered will be in this will be physics, chemistry, maths, and biology. And the price is only 500. So it's an online book, like e-book kind of a thing, wherein this will be available at Vidyalankar Studies app. So for which you can just Google it, Vidyalankar Studies. You can see the spelling of studies. There is no Y in that. Studease. So you can just type that and pay 500 rupees and get access to this book so that you can prepare yourself from past 21 board papers which are available. So this is one of the thing. Now let us talk about MHT-CET. So MHT-CET exam, which you are going, I think some of you must be giving this exam called NEET, and some of you must be giving the exam which is CET. So we'll talk about both of them. But in CET also there is PCM CET and there is a PCB CET. So let's talk about that first. One second. So, so CET में what is the scenario? Current scenario you can see is the number of colleges that names. So number of colleges in CET. This is the diagram you can see wherein there are 337 colleges which have been shown, out of which in Maharashtra there are 337 colleges are there. 101 which are there in Pune. So Pune is growing very faster, wherein the engineering colleges are more. And in Mumbai also there are many colleges, like 70 colleges. So the total seats which are available which are like approximately 1.4 lakhs, out of which 45,000 seats are in Pune and 30,000 seats are in Mumbai. So there are n number of seats. But the most important thing is the quality of seat, that is most important. You cannot go to any college. You have to make sure that you take at least a government college or you take a A grade college. So for that, you need to score good in MHT-CET exam. Now, there is a MHT-CET, obviously your score is good. If your score is somewhere around, if you want to take into VJTI is one of the good college for engineering, which is a government college, which is there in Mumbai. So for which there is a cutoff for computer science for the boys, maybe around 190 plus, and your percentile has to be 99.99 kind of. Rest all the colleges, if you want to get a good college, at least make sure that you get more than 95 percentile. Now there is something called basic eligibility. So whatever score you have in CET, that is one thing. On the basis of that, you will get a college. But you have to have minimum passing marks in standard 12th exam, which is for PCM, you have to have, if you are an open category, it is 45%. If you are from the reserve category, then it has to be at least 40%. So that much you have to score in the boards. Now, so engineering seats in the all the colleges, like some of the government colleges doesn't have any seats through JEE Main, but some of the government college like College of Engineering Pune has some seats through JEE Main, but VJTI doesn't have. And all the private colleges in Maharashtra having 15% quota through JEE Main, and 85% seats will be through CET. So same like pharmacy, if you see pharmacy in Maharashtra can be given by PCM also, or you can give through PCB also. Now for PCB में आप दे सकते हैं, इसमें number of pharmacy colleges we have is 453, wherein number of seats in pharmacy is also enormous, which is like 37,210. Again, your percentile, your Maharashtra state rank, which will be which is required for to get admission into any of these colleges. Now, if you see the exam paper pattern, by now I think everybody must be aware ki how this exam is going to be. Physics is going to be 50 marks, chemistry is going to be 50 marks, and maths is going to be 100 marks, but 50 questions. So all three subjects 50 questions, but in maths it is going to be 2 marks each question, so it becomes 100 questions, 100 marks. The duration is 180 minutes, but it is separate. So you'll get 90 minutes for physics, chemistry, which is going to be separate. तो 90 मिनट्स में आपको फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री का पेपर के 100 क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने हैं. सो इमेजिन यू आर नॉट इवन गेटिंग 1 minute पर क्वेश्चन. So speed and accuracy, which is the most important aspect in the CET exam. See, it is very, very difficult. Most of the students are not been able to complete this paper in 90 minutes. So unless and until you will have more and more speed, you will not be able to complete this paper. So the speed will come only and only if you will practice a lot. Now comes the maths part. Maths में 50 क्वेश्चन है, 2 मार्क का एक क्वेश्चन है. So again in 90 minutes to do 50 questions like less than 2 minutes, it's going to be again difficult. So guys, you have to make sure that you practice a lot, do lots of questions, and so that your speed will increase, and along with speed your accuracy will also increase. If you are from PCB group, तो इसमें जैसे यहाँ पे मैथ्स इज 100 मार्क्स, यहाँ बायोलॉजी इज 100 मार्क्स, पर बायोलॉजी के 100 क्वेश्चन होंगे बिकॉज those are not numerical based, so you can easily solve 100 question in 90 minutes in PCB group also. Now so when is this exam? It is like 19th April to 27th April 2025 for the PCM group. You have to take your online this thing. MHT-CET registrations are still on till 15th of February. If any of you all have not registered, please register yourself. And this exam is going to be an online exam. It's not going to be offline. It's going to be total objective exam. The best part about this exam is there is no negative marking. तो आप एक चीज समझ लीजिए, अगर आपको कोई क्वेश्चन आपने जब देखा एंड यू फील कि आउट ऑफ दिस 4 आंसर्स, दिस 2 आंसर्स कैन नॉट बी, आउट ऑफ दिस 2 ओनली देयर कुड बी द आंसर, तो आपको तभी मार्क करना है. सो योर प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ गेटिंग अ राइट आंसर विल बिकम 50%. अदरवाइज व्हाट विल डू इन द एंड, जो भी क्वेश्चंस आपको नहीं आते होंगे, you will mark randomly anything. But yes, you have to mark. Don't leave any question because there is no negative mark. So you can mark every or whatever questions you don't know, maybe you can mark B or you can mark C. Generally B or C ज़्यादा answers होते हैं, but that doesn't mean कि whatever I have said you have to do that. So you can go with your gut feeling and mark something even if you don't know the answer. एंड वहां पे कैलकुलेटर अलाउड नहीं है, तो मेक श्योर अभी से तुम अच्छे से बिना कैलकुलेटर के ही प्रैक्टिस करो. एंड डोंट गेट पैनिक इफ यू वांट टू डू एनी रफ वर्क. दे विल गिव यू इनफ पेपर टू डू योर रफ वर्क, बट द एग्जाम इज गोइंग टू बी ऑनलाइन ओनली. नाउ जस्ट लेट्स टॉक अबाउट नीट. तो नीट में कैसा है? नीट इज ऑल्सो सिंगल एंट्रेंस एग्जाम फॉर डूइंग योर MBBS, your BDS, your Ayurvedic medicine, your homeopathic medicine, or you want to do paramedical courses like physiotherapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, veterinary sciences, then NEET is an exam. NEET में physics, chemistry and biology is the subject. Biology comprises of 2 parts, which is botany and zoology. So all the questions will be of 45 questions in each subject, carrying 4 marks each. So that way, the physics will be 180 marks, chemistry 180, and biology will be 360 marks paper, which is 720 marks paper, for which so you have to appear for this exam. This exam, which date is almost freeze, which is on 4th May. So after your boards, you may get around 2 months time to again prepare for this exam. This is going to be an offline exam. 20 lakh बच्चे बैठते हैं. So still government is finding it difficult to do this exam online. Most probably in a year or 2 it will become an online exam. Again, this is an objective type of exam. यहाँ पे आप तुक्का नहीं मार सकते क्योंकि यहाँ पे ये नेगेटिव मार्किंग है. राइट आंसर +4, रॉन्ग आंसर -1. Here also you cannot use the calculator. Now see what we want to say from this slide is like standard 12th exam or CET exam में there is a difference. CET exam is more about understanding the objective and application of those concepts which you have understood. You have to apply in a different situation, and along with that you have to maintain your time, you have to maintain your speed and accuracy that you need to do, which is very important. So what you need to do is you need to know the solving problem solving strategies, shortcut methods, tricks and techniques you need to know. Unlike in the standard 12th exam, it is more of a conventional learning. रट्टा मार लिया तो भी आपको मार्क्स मिलता है, टाइम भी कंस्ट्रेंट नहीं होता है. So so there is a difference, but yes, the portion of board exam and CET exam is same. So because this exam CET is different, how you need to approach this exam कैसे शॉर्टकट्स अप्लाई करने चाहिए, क्या करना चाहिए. आई थिंक शांतनु पाल सर विल बी एबल टू टेल यू बेटर कि हाउ दिस एग्जाम इज डिफरेंट देन दी योर बोर्ड एग्जाम. तो शांतनु सर, आर यू देयर?
Audible?
हाँ, यस सर. तो
Hello.
हाँ, वन सेक सर, one sec. I'll just pin you.
Yeah.
And I will stop share this so that students will be able to see you properly, sir. I think अभी भी screen में. Now this is fine. I think everybody will be able to see you. You can say, sir.
Fair enough.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Myself Shantanu. Welcome to Vidyalankar. अब मैडम ने इतना अच्छा बोला है कि शायद मेरे लिए बोलने को कुछ बचा ही नहीं है. This seminar or the meeting is basically keeping in mind, 12th standard and CET. आपने अभी JEE दिया रहेगा, and 12th is knocking. I mean, within next 7 days, 10 days, 12 starts, and after that, within next 2 months, you have CET. Now, this planning is for basically how to approach 12th initially. Madam ने काफी चीज बोली दिया है. I'll add up those things which शायद maybe repetition, लेकिन आपके लिए काम पे आएगा. देखिए, जब आप 12th देते हो ना, 12th पे क्या ना मार्क्स स्टेप का मिलता है. मतलब इफ यू टेक अप अ क्वेश्चन, आपका आंसर रॉन्ग है, लेकिन आपका स्टेप 1 करेक्ट है, स्टेप 2 करेक्ट, तो भी 3 में से आपको 1.5-2 मार्क मिल जाते हैं. एंड सेकंड थिंग, 12th में द रिप्रेजेंटेशन काउंट्स है. मतलब अगर कभी आपने लिखा a बार डॉट b बार इज 0, अब ये मुझे मालूम है कि a बार डॉट b बार 0 है, वो क्यों है, लेकिन आपको लिखना चाहिए सिंस a बार इज परपेंडिकुलर टू b बार. यू शुड नेवर अज्यूम कि टीचर नो. आपको मालूम है कि टीचर को ना सब्जेक्ट नहीं आता. यू शुड मेक द पेपर सो इजी फॉर द टीचर कि टीचर शुड अंडरस्टैंड एवरीथिंग स्टेप बाय द टीचर विल गिव यू फुल मार्क्स. Otherwise, what happens if the teacher feels the paper is not well written, the teacher gets frustrated. The teacher will be very reluctant giving a mark. That you should avoid. So whenever you give a board exam में apart from the right answer, it is important to know how you have written the answer. If your answer written is neat, tidy, and correct, remember your marks is guaranteed. So board exam में important is not only right answer but how we represent it. And second thing, whenever you write the question and answer, रिमेंबर टू सिस्टमैटिक. मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 लिखा, बाद में क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 10 पेज, 2 पेज आगे, 3 पेज आगे, क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 लिखा, फिर क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 और किधर. दिस थिंग यू शुड अवॉइड. इफ यू डू क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, आपको लग रहा है क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 में ना थोड़ा मेरा आंसर बचा है, देन लीव सम स्पेस एंड कम बैक एंड राइट देयर ओनली. डोंट डू क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 का आधा पार्ट यहाँ पे, सेकंड मतलब आधा इंडिया आधा पाकिस्तान, ऐसा नहीं करने. तो व्हेनेवर यू राइट, ट्राई टू बी सिस्टमैटिक, योर मार्क्स विल एनहांस ऑटोमेटिकली. बट एनीवेज, 12 should not be still bigger difficulty. But remember, if most of you are trying for engineering, admission into engineering is not on 12 marks. Madam just told you कि CET के लिए 12th is just a qualifying exam. Your admission will ultimately happen based upon CET का mark. So CET becomes primary. Like Bombay का top most college VJT है, admission is only through CET. बाकी में as madam told, 85% for CET and 15% for JEE. So keeping that in mind, CET becomes very very prime for us. अभी काफी जगह पे बच्चा इवन पेरेंट हैज अ फील कि सिलेबस सेम है ना, क्या फर्क पड़ता है. रिमेंबर, सिलेबस सेम है, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम क्या ना, द नेचर ऑफ एग्जाम इज डिफरेंट. इन अ बोर्ड एग्जाम वी हैव क्वेश्चन एंड इंपॉर्टेंट ऑप्शन. मतलब अपने को दिया है 10 क्वेश्चन करना 7 ही, दिया है 8 क्वेश्चन करना 5 ही. तो वहां पे क्या ना, इवन इफ यू डोंट डू नो 3 क्वेश्चन, स्टिल यू आर एबल टू गेट दैट फुल मार्क. क्यों? 3 तो ऑप्शन में था ही ना. सीईटी का पहला डिफिकल्टी कि सीईटी में ऑप्शन नहीं है. अगर अपने को मैथ्स में 50 क्वेश्चन दिया तो ऑल 50, फिजिक्स में 50 दिया ऑल 50, केमिस्ट्री 50 ऑल 50, एंड द टोटल वेटेज इज 200 मार्क्स. रिमेंबर, पहला डिफिकल्टी फ्रॉम अ बोर्ड एग्जाम एंड सीईटी एग्जाम की बोर्ड एग्जाम में ऑप्शन है, लेकिन सीईटी में ऑप्शन बिल्कुल नहीं. सेकंड थिंग इज, बोर्ड एग्जाम में टाइम बहुत है अपने पास. सीईटी के एग्जाम में यू शुड गेट द राइट आंसर एंड ओनली इफ यू गेट द राइट आंसर यू विल गेट द मार्क्स. क्यों? देखो, सीईटी में अपने को ऑप्शन टिक करने का, क्वेश्चन दिया ऑप्शन एबीसीडी टिक मार्क दिया. इफ यू टिक मार्क बी एंड बी वाज जस्ट द लास्ट स्टेप रॉन्ग, रिमेंबर बोर्ड एग्जाम में ना 2 मार्क में लास्ट स्टेप रॉन्ग, लेकिन ऊपर का स्टेप 1.5 मार्क में जाएगा. इन सीईटी में यू विल गेट 0. दिस इज द रीजन व्हाई पीपल गेट लेस मार्क इन सीईटी. सीईटी में अपार्ट फ्रॉम द राइट आंसर नथिंग मैटर्स, कुछ भी कर राइट, जैसा मैडम ने बोला नेगेटिव मार्क ही नहीं है। तो क्या ना एंड में समझो अपने को लग रहा है 10 क्वेश्चन बचा है लेकिन 2 ही मिनट बचा है, यू आर नॉट एबल टू, जय माता दी मार्क ऑप्शन डी, सिंपल। रिमेंबर यू आर नॉट लूजिंग एनीथिंग। एंड बट सपोज से अगर तुमने 4 ऑप्शन ए मार्क किया, 4 ऑप्शन डी मार्क किया, तो जो भी राइट है तुम्हें 4 मार्क तो मिल गया ना। तो इन सीईटी एंड में अगर समझो अपने को टाइम नहीं मिला, मतलब रादर देन ड्रॉपिंग अ क्वेश्चन, मार्क कैन कीप एटलीस्ट यू हैव अ चांस ऑफ गेटिंग अ राइट आंसर। लेकिन लास्ट ऑप्शन आइडियल अपने को सब खत्म करना नहीं चाहिए। तो पहला डिफिकल्टी सीईटी का है कि द सिलेबस बीइंग चेंज बट द टाइम कंस्ट्रेंट इज सो हाई दैट यू नो वर्किंग बिकम्स डिफिकल्ट। एंड लेट मी वेरी क्लियर, काफी जगह पे ना अपने को लगता है कि बच्चा स्लो है, बच्चा स्लो होता है, बच्चे को क्या बड़ी स्लो होने का ना, बच्चा टाइट उड़े। लेकिन द स्टूडेंट जो मेथड, उसका मेथड कुछ स्लो होता है। रिमेंबर सबसे पहला कि द स्टूडेंट शुड नो मेथड विच विल मेक हिम फास्ट एंड देन ही शुड बी फास्ट। इवन इफ यू आर फास्ट, लेकिन ट्रेन, हमारा ट्रेन इज स्लो है, क्या फायदा होने वाला? तो योर ट्रेन शुड बिकम फास्ट देन विल रीच फास्ट। तो मेथड ऐसी होता है। तो वंस यू लर्न अ मेथड फास्ट देन यूर ऑटोमेटिकली वर्किंग बिकम फास्ट, योर स्कोर बिकम हाई। आई टेक अ फ्यू क्वेश्चंस that will make you understand कि how the method matters. few question all of them जो आज मतलब लास्ट 2-3 साल में सीईटी में आ रहेगा। 12th का सबसे डर वाला चैप्टर, पहला इंटीग्रेशन, डेरिवेटिव वेक्टर्स। आई टेल यू क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम दोस चैप्टर जहां पे ना आपको लगे कि भाई चैप्टर इतना मार्क का होता है और सीईटी में क्वेश्चन का लेवल क्या होता है। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन आपको दिखा रहेगा इंटीग्रल 0 से लेके 1, I have 1 minus x upon 1 factorial, x square upon 2 factorial, and the series continues till infinity. और बोला into e raised to x। अभी सीरीज में क्वेश्चन आता है, आदमी देख के छोड़ देता है कि अपने तो होने वाला नहीं। देखो क्वेश्चन ना बहुत इजी है, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम क्या है, दिस क्वेश्चन इज डिपेंडिंग अपॉन अ चैप्टर जो शायद अपने किया रहेगा 11 में, चैप्टर इज सीक्वेंस सीरीज। सीक्वेंस सीरीज अगर आप देखोगे सीईटी के सिलेबस में नहीं है, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम है जिसमें सीईटी में अपने को सीक्वेंस लगेगा। द क्वेश्चन इज ऑन इंटीग्रेशन बट विल बी रिक्वायरिंग सीक्वेंसेस। आई विल रिवाइज द प्रॉपर्टी जो आपने शायद किया हो। सीरीज फॉर e raised to x is 1 plus x square upon 2 factorial plus x raised to 3 upon 3 factorial, and the series continues. And I have a similar series called as e raised to minus x, जहां पे everything remains the same but it should be alternate plus minus. We'll have 1 which is minus x plus we have x square upon 2 factorial, we have minus of x raised to 3 upon 3 factorial, and the series continues. अभी क्वेश्चन देख के ही ना आपको टॉप पर तक क्लिक होना चाहिए कि भाई ये सीरीज अपने को आता है। अब फायदा क्या है, डोंट इवन ये जो अपने को दिया है इज इट नॉट एग्जैक्टली सेम एज दिस। तो नाउ अ वेरी बिग क्वेश्चन विल लुक स्मॉल। आई विल अगेन इंटीग्रेशन 0 से लेकर 1। वी नो दिस एंटायर पार्ट इज नथिंग बट अ स्मॉल टर्म e raised to minus x, and this is remaining still e raised to x. You would be automatically understanding अब तो क्वेश्चन में कुछ बचा ही नहीं है। अगर आप ध्यान दो, we'll have integration 0 to 1, I have 2x minus x to become only x, and this is nothing but yes. Integral e raised to x, everybody must be knowing, is nothing but e raised to x in the limit 0 to 1. You should put up limit really smart. X का upper limit should become e raised to 1 minus e raised to 0. And we know any number raised to 0 should remain as 1. Answer is nothing but e raised to 1, and this should become minus 1. I will have this is nothing but e raised to 1 is nothing but same as e, and this is minus of e raised to 0, which will be ultimately remaining as 1. Answer should become e minus 1. Don't you feel e minus 1 is nothing but option B. अगर आप ध्यान दिया रहेगा कि क्वेश्चन में अपार्ट फ्रॉम इंटीग्रेशन क्या लगा, सीक्वेंस सीरीज, और वो लगने के बाद क्वेश्चन वाज वेरी इजी। क्या किया आपने, अपने को ये देख के क्लिक होना चाहिए कि दिस इज नथिंग बट सीरीज फॉर e raised to minus x. So we put e raised to minus x into e raised to x, which become e raised to x. I understand integral e raised to x in the limit 0 to 1, upper limit 1, lower limit 0. Whatever we get is the answer of option B. देखो अपने को गिन के 2 मिनट नहीं लगा रहेगा। जी सीईटी में मैथ्स में क्वेश्चन कितना है, 50, टाइम कितना है 90 मिनट, हर क्वेश्चन 2 मार्क का। अगर 50 क्वेश्चन को 2-2 मिनट लगा होता, कितना मिलना चाहिए था, 100, मिलता है कितना 90। मतलब डोंट टेबल द स्पीड शुड बिकम लेस देन 2 मिनट्स पर क्वेश्चन, एंड दिस इज वेयर बोर्ड एग्जाम एंड सीईटी डिफर्स। रिमेंबर आंसर राइट तो आना चाहिए भाई, लेकिन अपने को ना आंसर 90 मिनट में राइट आना चाहिए। Because of this many people lose out, not because they don't know, because they are not able to complete in time. Your method should be swift and your working should also be smart. I'll take up one more question. Anybody want to ask anything? They should ask. आपको देख के समझ गया चैप्टर इज vectors. CT my question. We have been given mod of A bar as 3. I have been given mod of B bar as 4. Mod of A bar minus B bar as 5. And I want to get what should become mod of A bar plus B bar. Anybody there online would like to tell what we should do? Mod of A bar given as 3. Mod of B bar given as 4. And we have mod of A minus B also given as 5. I want to get mod of A plus B. I'll first of all do by the method that everybody would do. अपने को ना mod of A minus B दे कितना है 5. Understand, we have mod of A minus B is nothing but 5. Can I square? If you square, I will have A square minus of 2A bar dot B bar plus we have B square, and this is 5 ka square should become 25. Mod of A is 3. What is 3 square? 9. I will have 2. This is A bar dot B bar plus. How much is B square? 4 square is 16, and this is nothing but 25. Right? And we understand that 16 plus 9 is 25. This 25 will ultimately cancel out. So I will have minus of 2 A bar dot B bar is nothing but equal to 0. Or we understand A bar dot B bar is nothing but 0. Right? Now we understand that apne ko chahiye mod of this is A bar plus B bar. So can I do one thing? Can we say again A plus B ka square? I will have A square plus we have 2 nothing but A dot B plus we have B square. And we have just now found out that A dot B is nothing but 0, so this vanishes. I will have A square should become nothing but 3 ka square, which is nothing but 9. And this is nothing but 0, and B ka square should become again 4 ka square is 16. I get mod of A plus B ka square. I get again, this is nothing but mod of we have A bar plus B bar ka square is nothing but equal to 9 plus 16 is 25. I take a simple square root, mod of A plus B should be nothing but equal to 5. And this matches with option number 6. कुछ गलत नहीं है, परफेक्ट है, लेकिन लेंगी है. कुछ गलत नहीं है, लेकिन remember whatever done is lengthy. We should be able to work out a lot faster than this. Look here. क्या किया आपने पूरा सॉल्व किया. आपको देखो कि 90% केस ना people do this only. But if you know vectors का property, working can become lot better. क्या बोला अपने को? Mod of A is 3, mod of B is 4, and mod of A minus B is 5. ये 3, 4, 5 पहले देखो अलग रहेगा. याद करो 3, 4, 5. Is it not whatever we know as a Pythagoras triplet? ठीक है. अगर आपको याद होगा, we understand कि 3, 4, 5 nothing but अगर Pythagoras रहेगा मतलब definite right angle triangle. And if you understand, we have a law called as a parallelogram law. If I have this as a vector A and this as a vector B, remember the resultant, this is nothing but A plus than this is nothing but A minus B. This is the resultant, A plus than this is A minus B. और मुझे ना A minus B A plus B निकालने का अपना काम तो इसी बन गया. अब देखो कैसे बन गया. I have understand कि अपने को बोला है I have one vector is nothing but A and one vector is nothing but B. I have this is nothing but A bar and this is nothing but B bar. And we have been told mod of A minus B, this diagonal is given. This is remember A minus B. This is given as 5, mod of A given as 3, and mod of B given as 4. This should make you understand that this is right angle guaranteed. अगर right angle triangle है मतलब this parallelogram is now becoming a rectangle. अगर rectangle रहेगा मतलब दोनों diagonal should become same. मतलब this is nothing but mod of A plus B. This should be automatically also equal to 5. पुक्कट में इतना करने का लफड़ा ही खत्म. क्या किया मैंने? मुझे दिखा mod of A कितना है 3, mod of B कितना है 4 और mod of A minus B 5. और अपने को देख के तपर तक लिखो ना, देखा 3, 4, 5 मतलब Pythagoras triplet. तो we have 1 as 3, 1 as 4 और ये वाला A minus B मतलब सेकंड एंगल कितना का 5. And since 3, 4, 5 triplet, this angle 90. अगर an angle 90 है मतलब this parallelogram should now become a rectangle. अगर rectangle मतलब length of both diagonal same. अगर दोनों diagonal same रहेगा मतलब this is nothing but again equal to mod of A plus B कितना रहेगा 5. This is the way we should tackle a CET exam. अगर बोर्ड होता ना तो बराबर ऐसा क्यों होता, लेकिन रिमेंबर ये बोर्ड नहीं है. बोर्ड में ऐसा करो टीचर मारेगा अपने को 2 मार्क का 1 मार्क भी नहीं मिला. लेकिन इन सीट अगर आपने ऐसा किया ना आपका स्कोर आएगा ही नहीं. Is the distinction between a CET exam and a board exam understandable? अच्छा, by the way, if anybody wants to take a pic, you can take a screenshot anything. कभी अगर लगा by chance, it is better to know the question which has come before. वैसा क्वेश्चन तो रिपीट बहुत कम होता है, लेकिन काफी जगह पर if you know an idea, you will understand कि the level of the paper is what, so you are better prepared for the exam. Yeah, screenshot. Remember, this was a method for 12th, and this is the method for CD. Remember, दो तरीके के लोग, hard working, hardly working, and smart working. Hard working is for 12th, hardly working never, and CET के लिए smart working. CET में ना hard work will not pay. बहुत मेहनत किया भाई, लेकिन अपने को 90 मिनट में अपना 30 क्वेश्चन है, कुछ फायदे का नहीं. अपने को पूरा पेपर 90 मिनट में खत्म करने को आना है कि उसके लिए मेथड शुड बिकम स्मार्ट, इफ नॉट डजंट वर्क. चैप्टर कौन था? चैप्टर डेरिवेटिव्स. I of y is equal to root of x minus sin x plus we have again root of x minus sin x plus we have again root of x minus sin x, and this goes on going till infinity. और अपने को बोले फाइंड डेरिवेटिव्स. रिमेंबर, ऐसा क्वेश्चन ना इवन बोर्ड में आता है, लेकिन बोर्ड का मेथड से क्या ना जलने वाला नहीं है. यू शुड अंडरस्टैंड देयर इज अ शॉर्टकट. आई राइट द शॉर्टकट फर्स्ट. क्या दिस इज वेरी पॉपुलर ना, आपको देखिएगा हम सीईटी में 3-4 बार तो आ ही रहा है क्वेश्चन. अगर y is given as root I of f of x plus we have again root of this is f of x, and this is again we have root plus this f of x, or this keeps on going till infinity. Then the shortcut is, वापस बोल रहा शॉर्टकट ना बोर्ड में यूज करना मत. बोर्ड एकदम बाकी अभी फुकट में टीचर 1 मार्क देने वाला नहीं. दिस आर टिपिकल मेथड जहां पे यू बिकम फास्ट, यू गेट द आंसर इन रियली क्विक टाइम. Derivative is dy by dx as I will have f dash of it upon this should become 2y minus 1. देखो यहाँ पे ना सब एक सेम होना चाहिए. दिस should become f again, यहाँ पे वापस से वो ही f बार बार और हर बार एक एक रूट है. अगर आप कंपेयर करो, डोंट यू फील यहाँ पे f के जगह पे x माइनस साइन, f के जगह पे x माइनस साइन, f के जगह पे और जीवन में क्या हो गया आंसर. We understand कि डेरिवेटिव will be nothing but dy by dx. देखो नीचे फिक्स है कितना है 2y minus 1, और ऊपर this should become f dash. f dash मतलब इसका डेरिवेटिव. टेल मी x का डेरिवेटिव कितना रहेगा 1, और साइन का कितना रहेगा cos. अपना एकदम जीवन की आंसर इज ऑप्शन ए. एक पटके में आंसर आया. याद रखो सीईटी में क्वेश्चन ऐसा बहुत है, मैंने लेटेस्ट वाला लिया इन द लास्ट 2-3 इयर्स. दो एक या 2 साल में क्वेश्चन आ रहे हैं. आई हैव रूट है प्लस वी हैव अगेन रूट है plus we have again root f, and this goes on continue till infinity. I have this is root f plus we have again root f plus we have root f, and this goes infinity. The problem is अगर कभी ध्यान दो, लेकिन वो f सेम होना चाहिए. यहाँ पे वापस है and this goes to infinity. Then remember derivative is this is f dash of s upon यहाँ पे 2y minus 1. आपको यहाँ पे दिखता रहेगा रूट f है, वापस रूट है, वापस, और हर एक में ना f सेम है. तो understand this is nothing but f dash. f dash क्या रहेगा? Derivative should become 1, sin का कितना रहेगा cos, and this should become nothing but fixed at 2y minus 1. Answer is option A. कितना टाइम लगा? मुश्किल से आधा मिनट. क्या है ना 50 क्वेश्चन में ऐसा पक्का क्वेश्चन रहेगा जहां पे ना आपका 2 मिनट में नहीं होगा, लगेगा 3 मिनट, लगेगा 4 मिनट. तो वो कब होने वाला है? जब आप ऐसा क्वेश्चन आधा मिनट खत्म करो तो जो टाइम बच जाएगा, दैट यू कैन यूज इन अ क्वेश्चन दैट यू हैव नेवर सीन बिफोर, और अ क्वेश्चन विच में एक्चुअली लेंगी. पूरा 50 का 50 क्वेश्चन शॉर्ट होगा नहीं, कोई ना कोई लेंदी रहेगा. So you should be able to save out time in such question so that you can use up, that time in the question which may be lengthy actually. अभी काफी जगह पे ना, टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट इफ यू वांट. दिस प्रॉपर्टी इज वेरी वेरी यूजफुल. सीटी में बार बार आया. अभी काफी जगह पे ना आपने शायद क्लास ज्वाइन किया रहेगा, यू मस्ट हैव स्टडीइंग ऑलरेडी 12, कहीं ना कहीं पे क्लास किया रहेगा, कुछ भी किया रहेगा. लेकिन काफी जगह पे ना स्टूडेंट को लगता है कि सर हमको तो ऐसा मालूम ही नहीं, मतलब वी हैव नेवर डन सच अ शॉर्टकट, वी कीप ऑन डूइंग लेंथी. अभी देखो ये मैं सुन के लेगा ना, सीटी वाला थोड़ी सुनेगा. तो अपने को आता नहीं बोले कब तक चला गया. तो आपको आज भी तो कल आना चाहिए. कभी जब भी आना चाहिए ना, करने का क्या उसके लिए ना. विद्यालंकार हैज अ क्रैश कोर्स, एंड द क्रैश कोर्स इज, मैडम विल टेल यू अबाउट दिस. क्रैश कोर्स इज आफ्टर 12, मतलब 12th होने के बाद वो क्रैश कोर्स चालू होगा. एंड दैट क्रैश कोर्स विल मेक योर वर्किंग वेरी इजी, जहां पे ना विल टीच यू द शॉर्टकट्स फॉर एवरीवन ऑफ यू. और क्या ना आफ्टर डूइंग दैट शॉर्टकट आपको पक्का समझ जाएगा कि वर्किंग कैन बिकम लॉट बेटर. So that crash course is something that you should make use of. I'll take one more question. भी इंटीग्रेशन है. अभी इंटीग्रेशन इसलिए है ना क्योंकि इंटीग्रेशन का दर्शक सब में होता है. मतलब अभी भी पीपल कीप ऑन आस्किंग कि सर सब कुछ आ रहा है, इंटीग्रेशन जमता ही नहीं. इंटीग्रेशन नहीं जमने का रीजन क्या है ना, कि इंटीग्रेशन फॉर्मूला बेस्ड नहीं है, मतलब इवन इफ यू नो दैट लिस्ट ऑफ फॉर्मूला नथिंग हैपन, क्योंकि पहला स्टेप इंपॉर्टेंट है, वो बच्चे को जमता ही नहीं। आई टेक अ वन मोर क्वेश्चन इंटीग्रेशन में पहला लिया था वो डेफिनेट था, ये वाला जो लिया वो इंडेफिनेट है। प्रॉब्लम इज इंटीग्रेशन रूट टैन अपॉन वी साइन अपॉन कॉस। अब ध्यान दो, अगर देखो ऑप्शन सीईटी में ना ऑप्शन का फायदा होता है, मतलब ऑप्शन देख के आपको हिंट मिल जाना चाहिए चालू कैसे करना चाहिए। अगर ध्यान दो ए बी सी ऑप्शन तीनों में ना टैन राइट, और जो लास्ट ऑप्शन उसमें साइन कर है, 3 में टैन है 1 में साइन कर है, अपन टैन को ध्यान में रखते हैं। द क्वेश्चन इज I have integration root tan upon we have sin upon cos. I have integration we have root tan upon we have nothing but sin x, this should become into cos x. Now I'll do one thing, I'll write tan को t, sin को s and cos को t. Okay, tan को t, sin को s and cos को t. Since अपने को दिख रहा है क्वेश्चन में सब कुछ tan है, पूरी कोशिश करते हैं कि प्रॉब्लम को ना tan में कन्वर्ट कर डालें। Tell me, हमारे पास sin को राइट, tan मिलने के लिए क्या होना चाहिए, sin upon cos. So if I get sin upon cos, this will become tan automatically. So I will make this step look a little different. Look at, अभी I have this should become integration. यहाँ से बचा tan, यहाँ से बचा sin, यहाँ से बचा cos. अब देखो अभी तक मैंने वही लिखा जो क्वेश्चन में था. I'll change it now. We should understand कि tan is nothing but sin upon cos. मुझे दिख रहा है खुला कि ABC ऑप्शन है, तीनों में tan है. I know tan is sin upon का मेरे पास cos में, तो क्या है मल्टीप्लाई डिवाइड बाय cos with this cos to become cos square. अब अलग है, this sin upon cos is automatically becoming what tan. Let's say this sin upon cos is nothing but becoming tan. और आपको याद होगा क्वेश्चन में we had this as nothing but root tan. This was nothing but root of this should become tan is, यहाँ पे भी अब root of tan और यहाँ से अपने पास sin into cos. मैंने किया sin upon cos tan with this cos should become cos square. अब working become easy. अगला this should be, यहां से बचा भी इंटीग्रेशन, यहाँ पे रूट tan, यहां से बचा sin upon cos tan. याद करो हाउ मच इज 1 upon cos, 1 upon cos इज sec, तो 1 upon cos square should become sec square. ये टर्म को देख के ना आपके चेहरे पे ताला जाना चाहिए, क्यों? We know derivative of tan should become sec square, अपना काम बन गया. Now we understand कि this should be integral root tan. लगता है tan can become root tan दो बार, एक कैंसिल हो जाएगा, तो we ultimately remain with यहाँ पे this should be equal. बोला यहाँ पे we have tan को we have written root tan, one root tan cancel, यहाँ पे एक root tan बच गया, और यहाँ से बच्चा this should be sec square. If you know that's the property, कि integral f dash of s upon root f of x is nothing but equal to we have 2 root this should be f of x plus a. क्या कंडीशन? इंटीग्रल f dash upon root f should become 2 root f of x plus a. अब देखो एक क्लिक कैसे होगा. I should understand कि derivative of tan is nothing but square. तो अगर ये f है तो ये ऑटोमेटिक क्या बन गया f dash. I have integral f dash upon root f should become 2 root f. This should be nothing but 2 into root of f के जगह पे this should become tan x and this must be plus t. Verify is it not an option which will be 2 root tan, which is nothing but option A. कैसे क्या? क्वेश्चन में दिया tan sin cos और ऑप्शन में दिख रहा है अपने को ABC में tan है, D में sin, तो पहला tan चाहिए, तो रूट tan अपॉन sin है, तो रूट tan बचा sin cos है. tan लाने के लिए आई तो sin अपॉन cos should become tan, मेरे को अपॉन cos नहीं तो क्या है मल्टीप्लाई डिवाइड बाय cos, दिस विल बिकम cos स्क्वायर. sin अपॉन cos tan, यहाँ पे रूट tan बचा, 1 अपॉन cos is sec, तो 1 अपॉन cos square should become sec square. This tan can become root tan दो बार, 1 root tan will go, 1 root tan will remain, और बचा sec square. I should know derivative of tan is sec square, तो if this is f, this become f dash. f dash upon root f is nothing but 2 root f, कितना रहेगा 2 root tan x plus c. जब तक अपन ऐसा नहीं सोचते, रिमेंबर एमसीक्यू एग्जाम देना बेवकूफ है, यू शुड बी एबल टू थिंक रियली स्मार्ट. रिमेंबर इट्स ओनली स्मार्ट वर्क, यू कैन नॉट कीप ऑन स्लॉगिंग लाइक द वे वी डू इन 12. या और एक लूं guys, want to take a screenshot, take up this property we can use in 12th also. 12th and CET दोनों में equally valid है. ये क्वेश्चन सीईटी में रिसेंटली वापस इंटीग्रेशन. अभी याद रखिए, आई टोल्ड यू बिफोर, आपको दिख रहा है काफी बार द क्वेश्चन वाज एक्चुअली इजी, लेकिन दिक्कत डरावना है. You know, to tackle that, your method, the way of thinking is to be strong. काफी बार क्या ना, if you take a book में ना आंसर लिखा है, तुमका आंसर समझ रहे, लेकिन ये समझते नहीं कि आंसर सोचा कैसे। तो अटेंडिंग अ लेक्चर अटेंड एंड रीडिंग अ बुक आर टू डिफरेंट थिंग। बुक में क्या ना यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस इज द क्वेश्चन आंसर, अग्रीड। बट इन एग्जामिनेशन हाउ डू अंडरस्टैंड का पहला स्टेप कहता है हाउ डू आई क्लिक, मतलब ऐसा करना चाहिए। तो बिकॉज ऑफ दैट अ लेक्चर हेल्प्स अ लॉट। कहां पे दैट टीचर विल टीच यू द लॉजिक कि नंबर क्वेश्चन है डिफिकल्ट, आई केम आउट ऑफ द डिफिकल्ट यूजिंग दिस। So wherever a new question crop up, you should be able to think this on your own. One best example, integration again. I have integral e raised to x into we have log of 1 plus tan square x plus we have 2 tan x dx और अपने को ना ऑप्शन दिया है। I have integration e raised to x into log of this is 1 plus tan square x plus we have 2 tan x and we have been given option this way. Now before I start, I'll revise the property जो शायद आपको याद होगा 12th आपका एकदम नजदीक है, 12th में प्रॉपर्टी एप्लीकेबल है। The property is integration e raised to x into f of x plus f dash of x. This is nothing but e raised to x into this should be f of x plus c. 12th में theorem बोल के एग्जाम आता है, काफी बड़ा है। Theorem will come for 4 marks. The proof of the theorem comes in board exam for 4 marks and the application problem भी आता है, CET में भी आता है। CET का बेस्ट एग्जाम्पल जैसे अब प्रॉब्लम करने देख के समझते नहीं किधर है f dash, किसका भी टर्म डेरिवेटिव दिखता नहीं है। प्रॉपर्टी में करना e raised to ब्रैकेट में दो टर्म, जहां पे एक का डेरिवेटिव दूसरा, यहाँ पे किसी का भी डेरिवेटिव डायरेक्टली मैच नहीं है। लेकिन देखो हाउ वी वर्क इट आउट। I'll continue from this step here. ध्यान देना, I have integration e raised to into I have log of। देखो इंटीग्रेशन वो चैप्टर ना जहां पे डेरिवेटिव, इंटीग्रेशन, ट्रिग्नोमेट्री दुनिया भर का चीज एक साथ है। दिस इज द रीजन दिस चैप्टर बिकम डिफिकल्ट फॉर मेनी। लेकिन डिफिकल्ट तब है ना जब अपना बेसिस क्लियर ना। ट्रिग्नोमेट्री, इफ यू रिमेंबर 1 plus tan square x is nothing but sec square x, बेसिक ट्रिगो। So we have log of this is 1 plus tan square x is nothing but sec square x, right? I have 1 plus tan square x nothing but sec square x, and this is plus यहाँ से बचा 2 into we have tan x. Yes. Then property of log, this 2 can be transferred here. So we'll have this should become integration e raised to n. Now 2 यहाँ पे आएगा, we have 2 into we have log of sec x plus I have 2 into we have nothing but tan x and this is nothing but ds. अभी भी ना ये देख के लगता है ना डेरिवेटिव डायरेक्ट लिखता नहीं है, बट यू शुड नो अ प्रॉपर्टी कि इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ tan is nothing but log sec। रिपीट अगेन, 12 का ना एग्जाम 10 दिन के अंदर आपको प्रॉपर्टी याद होगा, स्टैंडर्ड प्रॉपर्टी इन 12, इंटीग्रल tan log sec, एंड वी शुड नो कि डेरिवेटिव इंटीग्रेशन रिवर्स है। अगर इंटीग्रल tan log sec का मतलब डेरिवेटिव log sec कितना का टाइम, so we must understand कि derivative of this should become log of sec x is nothing but tan x। अब याद रखो मैं ना ये लिख रहा हूँ, ये आपको लिखना नहीं, आपको दिमाग सोचना है कि this should immediately click क्या यू नो इंटीग्रल tan log sec मतलब डेरिवेटिव ऑफ log sec कितना का टाइम। अब ध्यान दो, टेल मी डेरिवेटिव log sec का tan रहेगा मतलब डेरिवेटिव ऑफ 2 log sec is nothing but 2 tan, मतलब अगर ये है तो ये क्या बन गया f dash, अपना काम ही खत्म हो गया। तो वी अंडरस्टैंड डेरिवेटिव log sec is tan, तो डेरिवेटिव 2 log sec कितना का 2 tan, मतलब अगर ये f है तो इट बिकम f dash, एंड वी नो अगर e raised to f plus f dash कितना रहेगा e raised to f into f of x plus c, अपने पर f is nothing but 2 log tan, तो we'll have e raised to into f के जगह पे पूरा nothing but 2 into we have log of this sec x। tell me this 2 को we can add before also multiply, so we have 2 into the e raised to f into we have log of this to become sec x plus c। tell me is there an option which matches? I will have 2 into the e raised to into log sec x plus, the answer is option B। कितना स्टेप गिन के 3? यस, सीईटी 2 मार्क। कहते क्या हमने पहले वो क्वेश्चन कितना दिखता था, ऐसा आपने सोचना क्या नहीं, 1 plus tan square x का प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ log 2 यहाँ पे आई गेट सिंपली e raised to वी हैव 2 log sec plus 2 tan। अभी अपने को क्लिक होना चाहिए कि इंटीग्रल tan log sec का मतलब डेरिवेटिव log sec क्या रहेगा tan, तो वी नो डेरिवेटिव log sec नथिंग बट tan, तो 2 log sec का डेरिवेटिव कितना रहेगा 2 tan। अगर ये f तो f dash आंसर इज e raised to into f plus f dash to become e raised to into f of x plus c, e raised to into we have 2 log sec plus 2 को we can at first आंसर इज ऑप्शन D। देखो सीईटी में दो चीज, एक मेथड शुड बी स्मार्ट, योर मेथड शुड बी स्विफ्ट, यू शुड बी स्विफ्ट एंड यू शुड हैव एनॉर्मस प्रैक्टिस। जब तक प्रैक्टिस नहीं करते हो रिमेंबर एग्जाम के दिन में स्पीड आएगा ही नहीं। या यशी मैम You will tell something.
Sir, yes. So I think I gave my standard 12th maybe 20, 30 years back. So some of
You
the
don't look
questions
that old.
I could understand, sir. Shortcuts आपके एकदम amazing थे, sir. So it really helped. I think students must.
Amazing, madam. Amazing shortcut तो तब मजा आएगा जब बच्चे को mark amazing. Important is that,
That's true.
right? The student should, accept that, try to understand in an actual applying exam. क्या है ना, अच्छा आना, whenever most कैसे है, मैं तो कहना whenever we solve, बच्चों को कह सर क्या method है, मजा आ गया सर. लेकिन याद रखो, whenever you see a master chef cooking, looking somebody cook and actually cooking are two different things. अपने को दिखता है रणबीर खाना बनाना एक नंबर खाना बना, लेकिन जब बनाना जाएगा देखिए आधा चीज उसके क्या है ना, once you understand the method, so long you don't practice, you will not be able to achieve that level of accuracy. So we are here to teach you the method and you should start practicing on it. जब तक वो practice नहीं होता, आंसर आने के बाद आपको मार्क मिलने वाला नहीं. That speed is developed only by practice. बोलो मैडम.
Yes, sir. So, sir, I'll just share the PPT again.
Yes.
Yes. So I think by now students have understood what we want to say by this. Sir has shown you so many questions now. So what we want to say after your boards, after your boards, there will be time, like your boards will get over maybe around 7th of March, and then your exam will be on 16th of April or maybe 16 to like 27th तक का bracket है. So you'll always have those 40 days time to make sure that you get good marks in CET also. So so to actually succeed in this exam, you need to understand the concept and apply those concept in a different situation, and then speed accuracy होनी चाहिए, आपकी exam strategy होनी चाहिए. So all that is important. And now when after your boards, like once your boards have been done also, you have to study at least 8 to 9 hours, study 2 subjects every day. So this is important. Thoroughly study your textbook, which is going to be very, very important. And then once you understand the concept, then you need to solve your chapter wise MCQs. Solve करना चालू करिए. हर chapter से you have to make sure कि सारे questions के answers आपको आ रहे हैं. And once your chapter wise MCQs have been done, then you have to go on the full length test, and that will actually boost your CET score. So that is important.
Madam, one more thing.
Yes.
Bolo?
Solve. Yeah, you can, sir. I'll just spotlight you one second.
Yeah. Madam was telling about a book, in the previous session which Madam took, just some time back. We have a book in which, we have board ka previous year question given. Now that becomes very handy. I'll tell you why. You must have, given 10th standard, you must have done the same thing. Board में क्या ना काफी बार question repeat होता है. 12th में repeat उतना नहीं होता, लेकिन the category and the type remains the same. So once you have gone through the all questions, come up in board previously, and once you have इतना अपना आ जाएगा, your confidence in exam is lot high. और क्या है ना, whenever you go with a positive note, automatically paper अच्छा आता है. अगर डर के जाओगे ना भाई ये नहीं आते वो नहीं आते, then your performance is shaky, which you should avoid. So that board का which madam told, जहाँ पे we have last previous year का question solved, that will prove very very useful, because once you have gone through, आपको समझता है पेपर का लेवल क्या है, कितना क्वेश्चन किस चैप्टर से कितने मार्क आता है, कहाँ पे थ्योरम आता है, कहाँ पे 2 मार्क का, कहाँ पे 1 मार्क का, कहाँ पे ऑब्जेक्टिव आता है. So that idea you get clearly whenever you have gone through a series of papers. So once that is done, उसके बाद क्या ना, your performance will automatically improve. And I'll tell you one more thing. अभी ना आपका बोर्ड का बहुत नजदीक है. What you should do is, अभी समझो 11th से अपना बोर्ड है ना, तो give yourself mock test, 1 week 10 days before. अभी 10 दिन तो बचा नहीं है, 1 week before. समझो you take physics, तो सुबह 11 बजे पेपर रहेगा. Get up in the morning on a random day, 3 तारीख 4 तारीख जो भी रहेगा. Get up in the morning, the way you will get up on a physics exam का day. Start preparing. Start that exact at 11. Finish up the test at 2, and check the paper. Check कितना मिल रहा है. That will make you ready for the exam. मतलब you will be able to revise also. Next day, suppose you take maths. Get up in the morning, revise the way you will revise on that board exam card. Give yourself a test at 11, stop at 2, check the paper. And this, if you do consistently for 2-3 attempts, आपको दिखेगा when you go for board exam, the fear is gone and you are able to perform lot better than what you were performing before. कभी भी याद रखो, घर पे ना मार्क कम आएगा चलेगा, बोर्ड में ज्यादा आना चाहिए. उल्टा नहीं होना चाहिए कि घर पे लिया, क्लास में क्या बहुत ज्यादा, बोर्ड में कम है, फायदा क्या. So you should give a tougher exam now ताकि बोर्ड का पेपर ऑटोमेटिक इजी लगे. And the same thing applies for CET. When you go for CET, the speed matters a lot. We have been telling this since long. जब तक अपन स्पीड पकड़ते ना, होने वाला नहीं है. So for that what happens, you should go to the examination with a positive frame of mind. अभी झगड़ा करके जाओगे, you go to a mad mode, automatically in MCQ exam your working becomes slow. Your mind doesn't work fast. So first of all, present the mind very very strong, and you should again go through all the PYQs. जितना भी सीटी में है तो क्या ना, यू अंडरस्टैंड पेपर किस लेवल का आता है, कौन से चैप्टर से कितना क्वेश्चन आता है ना. एंड वंस यू हैव गॉन ऑल थ्रू देम, अब देखिएगा व्हाटएवर विल कम इन पेपर, इफ नॉट सेम क्वेश्चन गारंटेड. सीईटी में रिपीट रेयर होता है, बट व्हाटएवर यू विल गेट विल बी समथिंग सिमिलर, कंसेप्ट सेम, वर्किंग सेम टू द प्रीवियस वन. तो वहां पे योर वर्किंग बिकम ऑटोमेटिकली फास्ट बिकॉज यू आर यूज्ड टू इट. मतलब क्या था ना, अपन अगर मैच खेलने जाए, यू प्ले इन अ पिच जहां पे यू प्लेड बिफोर, इट बिकम वेरी इजी. Whereas you go to a pitch, a new stadium, जहां पे you don't know the pitch. So by the time you understand the pitch, the match is over. T20 है. So remember, यहाँ पे you have to avoid that. Full try के पेपर में जो आए उसका सिमिलर अपन पहले देखा हो, तो your working become automatically fast. उसके लिए I think ये वो बुक ना मैडम, स्कोर बूस्टर का.
हाँ, वो बाद में सर, पहले वो this is something, score booster books will come, will show that.
Okay, madam. So we have a plan जहाँ पे ना that working become easy for you. Madam will elaborate on that. Madam, continue.
हाँ. So like sir, so as sir gave you tips about the boards also, standard CET also. So there are few things that you should make sure कि you don't do all those mistakes. Now, if you are preparing for NEET exam, then you have to solve NTA app पे से आपको question answer solve करने होंगे. And after every test that you give, you need to analyze कि where you went wrong. So that will give you कि next exam में आप same mistake नहीं करें. So you have to plan your exam strategy in advance कि आप पेपर कैसे देने वाले हैं. So all that is important. Now, one second. So what we have at Vidyalankar is like we have this crash course for MHT-CET as well as for NEET. मतलब आपको boards के बाद, if you feel that you really want some coaching, I think your preparation by then standard 12 preparation will be done. But CET as such showed so many shortcuts, tricks, techniques. If you feel that you need some coaching for that, then Vidyalankar has this crash course for CET as well as for NEET. Because CET also we have 40 days time, and for NEET also we have almost 2 months time. So this crash course we have designed wherein in the limited time, how you can score maximum. That is the aim of this crash course. So this crash course basically in 2 parts. One is the teaching methodology, wherein which is a concept building phase, and the second was in testing and perfecting phase. So concept building phase is what exactly? What we will do is we will understanding the concept, identifying strength and weakness, and work on them. So how we are going to identify your strength and weakness is through one test. So immediately when you will come for the crash course, like the crash course is going to be online as well as offline. Offline होगा तो आप हमारे सेंटर पे आएंगे. सेंटर पे आते ही you have to give this exam, which is going to be a 45 minutes exam, and the topics for that exam will be given in advance. कि कल हम इस chapter पे हम हमारे tutorial sessions होने वाले हैं. So then you will come prepared and you give this test. After giving the test, within 15 minutes we check the paper and we identify your strength and weakness. And based on that, there will be lots of problem solving which will happen in the 5 hours. Like after that, the 5 hours session होगा जिसमें आपको बहुत सारे question answers solve होंगे. So it will help you to master speed building techniques. And then everything has been done. After once the tutorial session is over, you'll also be given a home based evaluation test. मतलब आप घर जाके वापस same topic पे you are going to take a test and see कि क्लास में मुझे कितने स्कोर आए थे and whether my score has improved from there or not. and every question that you do wrong, you need to analyze and make sure the next exam में आप उसको correct करें. So then once all these sessions have been done, every topic पे जब हमारा sessions खत्म हो जाएगा concept building phase का, then there will be testing and perfecting phase. In this, what we are going to do is there will be obviously 36 part syllabus test पहले हो चुकी होगी. There will be 20 full length test. This full length test will be based on exactly like a mock CET paper or your mock NEET paper, and it will overcome all the common errors जो भी आप अभी तक करते आए हैं, that will get reduced or maybe it will become zero. Then you'll have a perfect conceptual and analytical skill. आपका right exam temperament develop होने के लिए इस तरह की full length test again and again you will give. It will actually give you those, मतलब जैसा कि सर ने कहा कि you have to stimulate yourself into that environment and give the exam. If you give that exam, this kind of 20 full length syllabus test, obviously it will give you the right exam temperament, and then ultimately it will enhance your score in CET. So, or if you take a NEET, then it is going to be NEET. So, CET is going to be an offline crash course, which is going to start on 8th of March. आपके main papers सारे 7th March को खत्म हो रहे हैं. And then the centers that we have is Andheri, Borivali, Chembur, Dadar, Ghatkopar, Kalyan, Kandivali, Nerul, Panvel, Pune, Thane, Vashi. All these centers we have. And in this, obviously, you can directly interact with the faculty and ask question answers, which is very much possible. Although we have an online batch also, it is also going to be very, very live and interactive. जैसे सर अभी बता रहे थे, if you want to ask any questions, you can ask. I think the board was easily visible and everything was easily audible. So यहाँ पे आप थोड़ा आने जाने का time save करते हैं. If you stay somewhere far, you can go for a online crash course. Again, this will start on 8th March. Everything remains the same. Instead of the test which we will take in the class, you have to take that test online. So that's the only difference in the online. But the fees is quite less. It is only 5,000. So you can even take a online CET crash course. We also have a NEET crash course, but NEET crash course is only going to be offline. The fees remains the same. Instead of 8th March, the NEET crash course is going to start on 18th of March, because you must be having some other IT or geography kind of subjects which are going to get finished on 17th of March. So we are directly starting on 18th of March. Again, this is only classroom based program that we are offering. In this, there is no online batch. And the centers for NEET crash course are Andheri, Borivali, Chembur, Dadar East, Thane and Vashi. And yes, sir, you were talking about the score booster books. So these are the score booster books. In case if you don't want to join a crash course, if you are joining a crash course, doesn't make sense more to buy this book. But अगर आप नहीं join करना चाहते हैं, and if you just want to purchase our score booster books, so this is the books for MHT-CET which we have made. Like in this, there are past 92 papers of physics, chemistry, and mathematics के 49 papers होंगे, क्योंकि फिजिक्स और केमिस्ट्री के 92 इसलिए हैं क्योंकि जो फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री बायोलॉजी का जो सेट ऑफ पेपर्स होते हैं, दैट आल्सो वी हैव इंक्लूडेड इन दिस. सो दिस पेपर्स आर फ्रॉम 2021 to 2024. हर ईयर में देयर आर लाइक 18 to 20 times the online test papers have been conducted, and these test papers have been included in these books. फिजिक्स की बुक्स में वो चैप्टर वाइज इंक्लूडेड है, फिजिक्स की बुक्स में वो चैप्टर वाइज इंक्लूडेड है, वैसे ही केमिस्ट्री बुक की बुक्स में भी वो चैप्टर वाइज इंक्लूडेड है. तो दैट इज देयर. एंड नाउ द बायोलॉजी की भी हमारे पास सेम वे द चैप्टर वाइज बुक्स है. The cost is around, for physics it is 850, for chemistry it is 610, for maths it is 610, and for biology it is 675. So all this books have been available. This is available on Amazon. It is available on Flipkart. You have to just type score booster books by Vidyalankar, CET score booster Vidyalankar. You will get these books. These are amazing books and having all the questions which are like which have come in the last 4 years of papers. So this is that book, sir. Sir, you want to add anything in this?
No, madam, I think I've told everything.
Yeah. So
I
now
think whatever told is sufficient.
yeah, and now if you want to actually doesn't want even books, or maybe you want books, you can also take our online test series, which has 10 full length syllabus tests. It is again it's like a real mock test which you can give online, and it has also detailed solution. So once you submit the paper, you are going to get the detailed solution and performance evaluation कि कहाँ आप गलत हुए, क्या wrong हुआ, all that, and what is your weak area, all that you will come to know. And this is epay.vidyalankar.live.com. On this website you will get this. You have to just pay 1,000 rupees and immediately for your convenience. But once you start, obviously in the 3 hours time, the automatically paper will get submitted. So this is also what Vidyalankar has. If you are going to give JEE Mains or JEE Advanced or BITSAT test series, again in this test series there are 10 full length tests, and it will also replicate the real exam pattern, and it will also have the detailed solution and the performance evaluation. And this is also costing rupees 1,500 each, and this is also available on Vidyalankar ePay site. So you can purchase from there this books also. And now these are some of the results that we have. So this year also you'll see our students have scored more than 99.98 percentile. CET has been conducted since 2004. तो अभी 20 साल से CET हो रहा है. Every year we have done this crash course. So it is not that we are doing this crash course for the first time. So we know in the limited time exactly maximize their CET score. So you have to just come to the class. Class will give you the guidance कि आज क्या पढ़ो, कितना पढ़ के आओ, कैसे पढ़ो, कल आके आपको क्या पढ़ना है. So it's a systematic plan for you for coming 40 days, which is this CET or NEET crash course. So if you want, you can join, and many students join every year. We have produced. You can see in this past 20 years when CET has been conducted, 8 times you can see on the board when we have produced Maharashtra topper with 100 percentile, Maharashtra topper with 100 percentile again. So second topper. So this was in 2020, 2023. You see 2012 we have given Maharashtra topper first rank. 2007, 2004 when the CET was conducted for the first time. Chetan Lalwani, who's been not been shown in this slide, he was also Vidyalankar student, and he was Vidyalankar Crash Course student in 2004 itself, and he got all Maharashtra rank 1. So even Sahil Shah, you can see, got Maharashtra rank 1, and so all these are Vidyalankar